Okay, finally. Hello. Okay. Hi. Hello. I'm in Portugal right now. Um, like the lighting is really not that good, but this is how you can see the view. I wasn't really planning to do anything because I just came here to like relax and be by myself and really just be present. But I just want to do this. Every time I move, the lighting changes. I'm so sorry. Right. Also, I'm extremely congested. The minute I came here, my face puffed up and my eyes are watering. I'm sneezing all the time. My nose is blocked. I came here 2 years ago and I didn't feel like this. So, do I have allergies? Because I don't know. I always say, oh, maybe I have allergies, but I never actually check. Maybe I should. And right now, I feel so congested. I feel like I can't breathe. Not to be dramatic, but it feels so weird. Like, everything feels like do I have allergies? I really don't know. Anyways, okay. Let's start. I've got a notebook this time. This is gonna be my notebook for the videos. And every time I have ideas, let's go. So today's topic. This is on, right? Hopefully. Mess up. I'm gonna be very passionate about this one. Yes. The line keeps changing. It's okay. Mess up. Okay. Just mess up. Let it go wrong. What do I mean by this? Literally, just mess up, let it go wrong, just start. This is what I mean by it. Take action. Okay? Perfection is a myth. Perfection is always going to be a myth. We're not made to be perfect. We're human, right? And I just want you to start whatever it is. If it's a big project, if it's a small project, depending on how you see it in your eyes, if it's something that you think is going to take time, a lot of time, if it's something that you think is going to take not as much time. Nothing happens overnight, by the way, success or whatever you want to call it. Nothing happens overnight. Everything is in baby steps. And I've realized this in my own life. The best ways I've achieved things and the way I make sure that I achieve things and you don't let it go halfway through is baby steps. If you like, when you see something, especially when you have big projects, whatever it is, career, passions, hobbies, and it's like you're looking at it from, oh my goodness, that is so big though. How can I achieve this? Even studying, for example, I use the same method for studying for my course. If it's like, oh my god, this topic looks huge, and I have such a busy schedule, how am I going to get this done? Baby steps. Wake up one morning, you do 30 minutes before you go to work. You won't even realize it. You won't. And you think, yeah, but what is that? How much could I have gone through? Oh, I just did like literally 10% of the topic in that 10 minutes. Guess what? You do that twice a week, even no more than 2 times a week. And in like 6 weeks, you're basically done with the topic. And then you're like, oh, wow, I did that, instead of procrastinating and being like, okay, like I'll start later because I want more like time for it. I need no. That's all a myth. Perfection is a myth. Waiting for the right time is a myth. They're both a myth. There's no such thing as a right time. There's no such thing as a perfect time, as it getting to the stage where it's perfect. Is this perfect right now? Like, look at the lighting, look at everything. Is it perfect? No. But it's just mess up and let it go wrong, whatever it is. Okay? You just start. Stop procrastinating things because you don't get anywhere like that. And time just goes by, things fly, seasons pass. And then naturally you're going to find yourself in environments and in places where you're like, oh, wait, I still wanted to do that, but now what do I do? And like, the more you wait, the worse it gets, the less likely you are to start. That's why I literally sometimes just start and then I think later. Obviously don't be too impulsive, but I just start. Oh my god, I love this. I love the idea of doing this. Okay, I'm gonna just start and let it get awkward. That's another thing, because it's that vulnerability and that awkwardness. Can you hear me properly? I think so. It's that vulnerability and awkwardness that we don't like as humans. It's like, oh my god, yeah, but I started now, and it's like, it's not perfect, and you can easily start judging yourself or thinking, but it doesn't look like other people. It doesn't feel as good. It doesn't matter. That's not what it's about. And it's like, it's funny how we are as humans. So many people that maybe have the things that you desire to have and have reached similar goals would sit, and maybe you're listening to an interview, or maybe they talk, or in a book they're writing and saying and speaking about their story, and they're like, I started from nothing, I started messing up. And it's like, it inspires you in the moment, and you're like, oh wow, yeah, see, she started from nothing, he started from nothing. But then when it comes to you taking that action in your life, you still get scared. It doesn't remove the fear. Just, we can see all the proof in the world from people achieving things, and it still doesn't take away your fear. It can be like, oh my goodness, but like, no, I just can't do it. Like, it's okay. Just start. That's the trick to this fear, because fear is going to take over and over again. And if you let it, it's going to get bigger in your head. It's going to keep getting bigger and bigger. So how do you get rid of that fear? Just by not paying attention to it. You can't just be like, I choose not to be afraid anymore, and it doesn't just disappear. You just don't listen to it. It's like a little annoying thing, when you have a person that's annoying you, a person that's like constantly negative to you, and maybe you can't remove them, maybe you work with them or something. You can't just remove them out of your life. So you kind of just start like not ignoring them, but like, staying away from them, trying your best to like not like be around them. I guess ignoring them in a way. That's same with fear. It's same with your thoughts. Just start ignoring it, because you can't just remove it. And when you try to remove things, it's like, oh, I don't want to think like this anymore. Oh, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to remove this. It's not just gonna happen like that. And actually, you're gonna think about it more and more. Just ignore it. Ignore it and start. Just start. Let it go wrong. And when you start, you're showing your brain that you don't have to be afraid. And that's the easiest way to make it less noisy up in there, You just do. You just do. You just do. Take action. And just let it go wrong, literally. Standing on the sidelines, this is something I wrote here, gets you more irritated as well, which is very true. And then you can become bitter. You become bitter about other people's success, or even other people trying and failing. How, have you ever heard people say like, oh, there was something I really wanted to do and I didn't take the action. And then I saw people around me and in my life. I'm sorry, this keeps moving back and forth. I don't know if this is really annoying. It's like, now you cannot even see me. Should I sit in like, well, that's fine. Is it? I mean, I guess you can still. Oh, there you go. Right. I'm just gonna sit like this and try not to move, but I move so much when I speak. You start becoming bitter when you don't take action, and sometimes you see people around you that maybe achieve the things similar to what you want to achieve, and then all of a sudden you get like bitter. And even if maybe they're failing as well, you're like, this is not fair. Or if you see them failing, you might get excited and you're like, yes, they didn't achieve it, which is all very negative. We don't want to be around that. We don't want to feel those things, right? We don't want to become bitter and hateful and jealous. So just start, because it's going to get, what is it? Irritating. It's going to get more and more irritating. The more you sit on the sidelines, the more irritated you're going to get with yourself, with the world. You're going to start blaming the world as well. Be like, why are these things not happening for me? Because you're not doing it for you. You're not making it happen for you. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. You have to show. They say everything happens for a reason, and the universe, it brings you everything that you desire, blah blah blah. And then people take that the wrong way, and they're like, that's not true, so then why am I not a millionaire? Because you're not putting in the work. Because you have to be on the same frequency. You still have to be on the same frequency. You have to choose to work hard. You can't just like sit on your butt all day in bed and then expect like, oh yeah, the universe is just going to match my frequency. What frequency? It is matching your frequency. Laziness. I'm sorry, I just want to be honest for a sec. Like, if you're sitting in bed all day and then you're like, oh, but I want money, I'm abundant, I'm gonna write down I'm abundant in my journal. Okay, but what are you doing? You still have to do something. We're not stagnant creatures as humans. We are not stagnant creatures. We are not made to sit around for too long. You have to constantly be moving. That's why things come and go in your life, and you have to be have to understand that and start accepting that as your truth in life, because it is true. you can't just sit around, for too long. So yeah, that was my other point. Sorry. I get so passionate and then like I go like 100 miles per hour and then I kind of randomly just pause. um yeah, you become more negative, you become more hesitant, self-critical when you sit around, and it's like you think more and more on it, and it's like, when you start, you're kind of just gonna figure it out on the way. And yeah, it's gonna, you might mess it up. Honestly, you're gonna mess it up, and you're gonna fail. And it's like people get so scared of hearing that. That's the truth, and it's so fun. What do you mean? It's not made to be perfect. Even human existence is not perfect. Do you know what I mean? Like, isn't that the fun part? Like, you're gonna mess it up, okay? And then you have a story to tell. Um, yes, this is my next point. I think what makes it easier as well is value. And I put this question here that you can think. Just think, you can even pause, just think for yourself. You don't have to answer it to anyone else. What do you value enough in this world to let yourself get awkward on and mess up? Yeah. So, what do you value enough in this world to let yourself get awkward on, to let yourself mess up on, to let yourself fail on? I'm not going to lie, that's another big part of it. Because when you're aligned with what you truly want in your heart, in your soul, you're passionate about something, it gets less embarrassing. It gets less embarrassing when you mess up, when you fail, to just start. Um, yeah, you have to value it. I get really passionate about things, as you know, and it's like, to me, that person might be laughing at me. I might not, like, not so many people might be supporting me. It might not be as successful as it could be, I get, as it's gonna be. But to me, truthfully, none of that really matters, because in my heart, I value enough this project or this hobby or this passion. I value it so much. The reasons for doing this are bigger than, what people think and things. And so, to me, I'm okay getting awkward. I'm okay being embarrassed at times. I'm okay feeling like lost at times. I'm okay failing. I'm okay trying again and failing. All of this is okay for me. Why? Because I value it enough. To me, the value is deeper than that. Do you understand? So when you value something in life, it's okay. It's the same as it goes for people. You value someone so much that some other people, when you're so, um I forgot the word in English, sorry. Basically, when you value, I'm trying not to say the same word too much, someone so much, and you love them as well, maybe that's the word. You admire someone and you protect them in rooms that they're not in. You speak good on the name. Have you ever had those instances? Sorry. Yeah, that's you value that person so much that some people might start talking trash about them, and you can still be the only person in the room defending that person, because you're like, oh no, I actually know them and I value them and listen, right? So in that moment, you don't mind getting vulnerable and awkward and being the only one defending that person, because why? You truly love that person and you value them. That's the same with passions and goals and things. It's like you have to be the only one in that room that maybe believes it's going to work and believes in what you are creating or what you are doing, what you are learning, what you are studying. And you should be okay with being the only one in a room at times that believes in it. And you should even be more okay with, maybe you're in that room and everyone else is laughing at you, and you should still be okay with believing in what you believe in, because if the value is strong enough and the belief comes from something internal, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay in any room. You're going to be like, yep, you can laugh, that's okay, but truly, this is between me and my soul. Do you know what I mean? Just as you would have a relationship with other people, it's like, oh yeah, I'm defending that person because I love them. It's the same with your heart and your soul. It's like, this is something I've felt with my soul that I want to do. So you can laugh at it, but it's got nothing to do with you. You're an outsider to this. Do you understand? Thank you. Yeah. What else have I said here? Basically, you just have to act. You just have to act because that's just how you're gonna get somewhere. You just have to start and you have to mess up and let yourself be vulnerable because that's gonna happen. Awkwardness, vulnerability, failing, messing up, crying, getting angry, frustrated. One day you might wake up and you're like, oh, I have to still do this. Like, you're not motivated every day. It's like, oh my God, I'm still doing this and I haven't seen a lot of progress. And trust me, the best progress is the one you don't see because randomly things are going to start, ooh, and you're like, oh wow, all those baby steps did um, pay off. They did. They do. But you're not going to see it. And it's that like behind the scenes that you don't see that really pays off. Yeah, just start. Perfection is a myth, like I said before. It's going to take time. Just accept the truth that it's going to take time. And like I mentioned before, we are not stagnant beings. We constantly move, new people, new environments. Don't let the vulnerability keep you stuck. That's a very important thing, actually. So, my phone is running out of charge. I hope when I see this back, the lighting going back and forth is not going to be too annoying because I've spoken for 60 minutes. Um, don't let the vulnerability keep you stuck. That's another thing. I think sometimes you can like start things and very quickly there's this phase in between from starting and like being constant with it and consistent. That like little phase where you feel extremely vulnerable, you feel like the whole world knows that you've started this or like that you're doing this or like, oh my God, that it just feels very vulnerable. That's what it is. And it can keep you stuck there where it's like you don't move, you know, you've now started but now you're not moving, you're not making progress. You're like, I'm scared. That's okay, it's fine, you know, it's fine. It's like you're kind of frozen, you freeze. It's like freeze, oh my God, what am I doing? Especially when you start a lot of things at once. I tend to like, I realize that life for me, it's like I'm either isolating and having to learn things and going through like life lessons. And then all of a sudden, it's like action, go, 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 go. And I'm starting 10,000 things at once and projects. And, you know, each one of them in baby steps, obviously, not crazy to the point where it gets overwhelming, but like little baby steps for all of them. And then I get to this phase when you just wake up one morning and you're like, oh my God, I've started so many things. What do I do? And you just want to freeze. You kind of just want to freeze there and like retract. Is that the word? Retract back in your shell. And then it's like, no, just keep going. Baby steps. But this is why baby steps is good because it's less likely for you to retract because even if you feel like you're frozen and you're like, oh my God, when you take little baby steps, no one's going to see, you know? No one sees all the little things. And it's like, okay, I can just do it quietly, just quietly, you know? Honestly, that's what I wanted to say. And I think it's very important for people to hear because this is, you don't need, listen, maybe you do. Maybe you want to be world champion, you know? That's fine. That's amazing. And you can do that. You can do anything you put your mind to. But I'm not doing this just so that, oh my God, if you want to, like, I don't know, have this crazy dream, you know? It's small things. Maybe it's just your career. Maybe it's just something you've picked up. But just whatever it is, it doesn't matter because this is for everything. Even for people I was speaking about relationships, just let it get messy. This is so human. Let it get messy. Let it get messed up. Yeah. Oh my God. How many times I've tried so hard to stay still that my back hurts, but it's like, anyways. And I feel so congested. I feel like I'm not even sounding like myself. I don't know. The way I'm hearing myself, I feel like I can't breathe at times. This is not good. Maybe I should go to the pharmacy, speak about it, and see if they can give me any. I think I have allergies, honestly. I keep avoiding this conversation with myself, but I think I have allergies. Like, I genuinely feel like my face is so puffy. Obviously, it's not actually that puffy, but the way it feels like it's about to explode, and my nose is about to explode every 2 seconds. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. This is what I wanted to say. Just start, just do it, let it get messy. I'm gonna go to the beach. Let's go to the beach. Oh my god, if I don't stop, God forbid. Okay, let me stop saying stuff like that. But I don't, does that sound good when you feel like this? I really want some sun. I really want to relax. But like, what if I just go there and I'm gonna sneeze the whole time? But surely, if it's like allergies, it's from pollen, right? There's no pollen on the beach. Honestly, I don't know. Anyways, thank you. Please, just stop. Just get it done and just stop. It's gonna feel awkward. It's gonna feel embarrassing. Get used to that feeling. Honestly, the past few months for me, that's all it's been. Like literally, that's all it's been. Awkwardness, vulnerability, feeling like vulnerable, lost, awkward, failing, messing up. And at first, it feels so overwhelming, especially if you haven't felt those feelings before much. And it's like, and then you get so used to it. I'm like, okay, what's next? Do you know what I mean? Okay, fine. Let me get vulnerable. Like, you're doing what you love. If you're gonna do what you love, it's not really gonna matter. Yeah, the feelings can be very strong at times, but in the end, it's really not gonna matter. Like I said, if it's something you value, it's gonna be like, okay, that's what matters. It's like at the end of the day, when you go to sleep, that's what you're gonna think about. Let me ask you again. What do you value enough in this world to let yourself get awkward on? What do you value enough in this world to let yourself fail and get embarrassed on? Really think about that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.